Chi-Chi, wanna go fishing? Chi-Chi!
It's Camp Cookout Adventures. It's Camp Cookout Adventures.
Welcome to Camp Cookout Adventures. We've got a great adventure planned for today, haven't we, Chi-Chi?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are gonna go to Menabili, take little Chi-Chi out here for her first fishing trip. The objective of today is to catch up some mackerel and hopefully cook it on the beach in a barbecue. Morning.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Bob. Thanks. Keep that in your chammers. This was the bargaining for coming on an adventure with me today, wouldn't it, Chi-Chi?
No, we're not the adventure anyway.
That's the answer you want. Low and Chai Angling, Clifton Road, Snorstal. Let's go have a mooch, Chi-Chi. Morning. Lovely people in there, really helpful, really knowledgeable, and a massive supply of stuff. Go check it out if you want to fish in Cornwall. Here we are at Menabili Car Park. We're about to go down there, find a nice spot on the coastline, see if we can get some mackerel. It's got a hole in the top, that's for 50p. Great work. Poor old Chi-Chi, I keep marching off at full speed. And you got little legs, haven't you, love?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've got humongous ones. The fish that I caught was yay, big fish. Wow.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh yeah. Very pretty.
Go rescue the Chi-Chi.
First take this down. This is my little shellfish. Daddy!
You want to hug me?
Daddy saved the princess!
Ready?
So many stars!
And then cut a bit. Right now, you're going to hook that line like that. You're going to get your fishing rod over behind your back. Yeah? And then you're going to throw it. And as you throw it over your head, when you get to about there, you need to let go with your finger. Watch my finger. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll start reeling it in. Yeah? Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. Reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. Just keep reeling it in. Here's your little fishy. There it is. And then you can come back.
Aww, cute!
Yeah?
What my
So come here. That's it. Trigger finger. Grab it back. Grab your rod real good. Perfect. Just throw it really hard out to the sea. Yes! Awesome. Reel it back, reel it back, reel it back. Reel it back, reel it back, reel it back. Reel it back, reel it back, reel it back. Yeah? Can you imagine if you were a big whopper right now? Look where you're going to throw it. So throw it out there. Yeah? Really strong throw. Yes! Like that. Reel it back, reel it back, reel it back. Right.
He's got a bit of seaweed!
We've got a bit of seaweed! Yes! It's a whopper!
Well done! Ew.
I might want to give him a wash off, Cheech. Well, we didn't have any luck on this beach, but we got some good practice, didn't we, Chi-Chi?
Yeah.
So we're going to go try a different spot. Well, we've had no bites yet. At least we've got a plan B. Always bring a plan B. Got some ribeye steak, and I got some sausages and some baps and some sticks and some marshmallows. Gonna make up some coffees. Gonna be a great lunch. These are coffee bags. Work the same as tea bags. That's it, just rotate them a little quarter turn. Chi-Chi, you want to come on over, darling?
Ooh, okay.
1, 2, 3 sausages. I'll pinch them in there. One sausage back, my little lady. There you go. Alright, my kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks juicy. And that Tesco back. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, it won't go out.
Perfect. What a lovely lunch that was. Me and Chi-Chi here, we're going to continue our fishing adventure and try and catch something, aren't we, darling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope we get a bite today. That would be really good. I want some mackerel. I think that's a shipwreck over there, Chi-Chi. Let's check it out.
Yeah.
Not much of it left, is there, darling?
No.
Look at her go. Good job. Don't go falling off. Isn't that gorgeous? Now there's fish in there and I want one. So let's try and get one, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that yours?
Yeah. I went over there.
Yeah.
That was way too far.
Did you really need it, did you?
Yeah. And then I think it's gone to way past that rock. So.
We didn't even get a bite. Not even one bite. What's that about? Are we going to give up? No, you're right. Did you have fun? Gonna do it again? Yeah? Well, that's all that matters, isn't it? We're going to head home now and try again another day. But luckily for us, we got snacks, haven't we, Cheech? Got a pickled Monster Munch and custard donuts to go home with, haven't we? Yeah. So all is not lost. Thank you. Off we go. We wanted fish and chip supper, so we're gonna get fish and chip supper. Isn't that right, Chi-Chi? Good morning, everyone. Day 2 of our mackerel catching adventure. I woke up this morning and I said to Chi-Chi here, what do you want to do today? And she said
Fishing.
she wanted to have another go. Gonna pop down to Mevagizzy and fish off of the harbour wall. Fingers crossed we get a fish. Mevagizzy Harbour. Have a look.
Okay.
Just over there, if you can see him, is a seal, and he'll be fat and full of our fish. How does that make you feel, Chi-Chi? Oh, she is upset. We're going to give up on the harbour for a minute and have a mooch around Mevagissey. And for some reason, Chi-Chi wants to run. Why? Why? Do you want a cupcake?
Yes.
What flavour? A sprinkles cupcake? And I'll have a strawberry one as well, thank you. Well, this weekend's been all about compromise. Instead of having our lovely barbecued mackerel for lunch, we're going to have to settle for steaming hot Mary's pasty. Pasty, Chi-Chi? These indulgent looking cupcakes too. Look at those beauties. Cheers. Any crabs? Did. Mmm. There you go. Yeah, like that, that's it. Well, we tried and we tried and we tried, didn't we, Chi-Chi? We tried all the different methods. Fishing with feathers, fishing with the float and bait. We got a crab line, we put bait on the crab line. Did we get a single bite today?
No.
No. But we had a great time, didn't we, Chi-Chi?
Yeah.
I loved it. Chi-Chi here didn't even want to come home. She wanted to stay out there, resilient till the end, until she got a bite. Well, we were on our way home from an unsuccessful fishing trip at Mevagissey, and this Chi-Chi said to me, I'm not done adventuring yet for the day. I don't want to go home yet. So I was driving past Benchuan and I was racking my brains thinking, well, let's have one last desperate shot at an attempt of fishing. So we're going to explore Blackhead. We shall see. Over on that horizon's Mevagissey. And then there's Blackhead, which is where we're heading. Come on, princess. And then all the way over there is Gribbon Point, where we were yesterday. Well, there comes a time you just have to accept defeat. It's not going to happen today, Chi-Chi. I'm really sorry. We've got to the end of Blackhead and it just ends in a sheer cliff. If I were by myself, I might risk it, but I can't with this little thing. We did amazingly well. We've had a tremendous adventure getting here already, and it is stunningly beautiful out here. But there's no way we're climbing down a cliff just for the sake of a fish. We're going to have to do that another day, aren't we, love? You enjoyed the journey down here, though? It is very beautiful. Never mind, Chi-Chi, I couldn't be more proud of my little adventurer here. She is awesome. Look at her go. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Totoro, Totoro. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be day 3 of our fishing adventure. So I'm headed back down to Menabili today. The kids and Sarah are going to follow me a little bit later after I've got set up, and they're going to hang out on the beach and do some rock pooling. I've brought with me today some mackerel strips as bait. Buy frozen mackerel from Lowen Chai Angling and cut it up into little strips and then whack that on the end of your hook. I'm going to start off today with a bit of float fishing, see if anything's nibbling out there. So the float can just sit out in the bay, and if we get a bite, we get a bite, we pull her in. The wind got up and that tide started coming in remarkably quickly. So I'm gonna knock that on the head already. I can't be bothered to sit out there and get chased in by the tide and not catch fish anyway. So I'm gonna go find the babies and the family and we're gonna play some rock pooling. This isn't one of those YouTube programs where they cast out for the first time and they reel back a great big 15-pound bass just like that in seconds. This is a 3-day ordeal at the moment. I think I'm gonna have to get a charter and take Chi-Chi out on a boat. We do a bit of sea fishing with some experts and actually catch something. I don't want to stifle her enthusiasm in it before it's even begun. That's what I'm gonna do. Look who's joined us. It's my Baba. Yeah, you at the beach, darling? Yeah, are we gonna do some rock pooling? Yeah, yeah. And there's my Chi-Chi. Hi, Chi-Chi. The girls have all had a paddle and they're freezing cold. So luckily for them, I've packed some hot chocolate. I'm gonna have it with marshmallows in the cups. Warm them up, keep them happy. Hey, do you want one? Yeah. You sure? I got those. Help yourself, feed yourself. Thank you. Very welcome. You're very kind, better. Oh, that's good. Marshmallow? No. Are you catching anything? No, nothing. Alright, nothing. I feel better now. Yeah, absolutely nothing but seaweed today. Delicious, thank you. You're welcome. Hot chocolates and marshmallows, girlies? Yeah? That's yours, Chi-Chi. Beware, the hot chocolate might be hot.
You did it! Beautiful! You want some of it? Is there a mallet?
Oh, I've got loads of mallows.
I didn't.
You get in?
Oh my god, the whippet!
Oh, look at the whippet.
Oh, Lorelei, look at that dog, the blonde one.
Lovely.
Oh.
Well, 3 days trying to catch something off the Cornish coastline, and 3 days we've had nothing but seaweed. So I'm afraid this adventure video is going to have to be a two-parter. It's officially a trilogy already, being 3 days. So I'm actually going to cook up at home half a side of salmon. So I thought, why not share this recipe with you guys? It's not really a recipe, it's just an idea of what I want to do. I'm going to try doing dauphinoise potatoes with a lemon and dill and garlic half side of salmon, all cooked on top of it in my lovely Falcon enamel cookware. So step one for tonight's dinner, peel the spuddies. Peeling them potatoes. One bunch of peeled potatoes. I'm going to get the hob on, whack on the heat, dump a bit of salt in there, and I'm just going to quickly blast these spuds in a little bit of boiling water to help soften them up. A lot of my dishes and my recipes are kind of made up as you go along, which is part of the reason I love cooking. It never gets boring. So we're just cutting them into rounds, equally cut, so that they're all the same thickness. Just going to dunk them straight in there. Now these spuds won't need long, they're pretty thinly cut. I just want to ensure that they're going to be soft and thoroughly cooked through, even when we're baking our salmon. So we give them about 5 minutes, drain it off, and start assembling our pot. While the spuds are doing their thing, In a jug, I'm going to give a good glug of olive oil and mix it up with some garlic puree. Healthy amount of that. Love garlic. Some onion salt. Some fresh black cracked pepper. Touch of smoked paprika. And some fresh rosemary from the garden. There we are. Oh, it smells amazing. Stripping off some of the leaves. Give it a little mix up. What we've made here is a seasoned aromatic oil, which I'm going to pour all over the whole thing in the pot. Our spuds have had about 5 minutes bubbling away there. Just going to strain them off. Just going to coat it with a tiny bit of our flavoured oil. That'll do, I reckon. I'm going to layer up our cut potatoes. They're hot, so I've got to watch me mitts. Ow! Every time I finish a layer of potatoes all laid flat, I'm just going to give it a tiny little drizzle of the flavoured oil on top. Look at that. Handsome. We're going to top it off with our side of salmon. I'll lay this beautiful piece of fish right over the top. Just like that, skin side down. Mixing up the last of our garlic, paprika, salt, pepper, seasoned oil. Just going to go over the top just like that. I'm going to coat the top of our salmon in dill. It's nice to have fresh, but dried works really well as well. You don't need much dill, very strong flavour. A little bit of science for you. I've cooked stews and I've cooked all kinds of potato dishes before where a lot of stuff is going in one pot. And what I found, which was a mystery to me before, I've done it so many times and sometimes it's messed up, sometimes it hasn't. But apparently, if you include too much acidic ingredient while cooking potatoes, it stops them from actually cooking. They'll stay raw. So this includes lemon juice, it includes vinegars, it includes anything acidic or alkaline, actually reacts to the potatoes and it stops them from cooking. So I'm going to add in lemon juice later once the potatoes are all softened. Lid on the dish, pop it in our preheated oven at 200 degrees for around 25 minutes. Going to add a bit more colour variety to our meal tonight. So for me and Sarah, we've got some fresh vine ripened tomatoes. I'm going to slice up here Greek feta cheese, an acquired taste if you're not used to it. Absolutely love it. Drizzle some very plush extra virgin olive oil over it, touch of salt, pepper, and some balsamic vinegar glaze. Look at that. Lovely. That's our reds done. And for the greens, I'm going to do spinach and peas. This is frozen spinach. I know I'm cheating a little bit. It's just easy to keep it in the freezer. Because as you know, if you buy fresh spinach and cook it down, it starts off being like the size of a pillow, and by the time you've cooked it in water it ends up being like the size of a tablespoon. It just disappears. Boiling water, and cook those bad boys up. Just dollop of butter in there on those greens. There, whack the lid on that. Perfect. Right then, let's check this out. Oh yeah, look at that. Gorgeous. Isn't that handsome? So we're going to finish off with the lemon juice. All over that fish and the spuds. Job done. Oven off. Let's serve it up. There we have it, everybody. Baked salmon, dauphinoise potatoes, buttered peas and spinach, and tomato and feta salad. Cheers. Salmon's my favourite fish. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. Oh, well, before I get too carried away, I've got to get the family their dinner. Thank you for tuning into Camp Cookout Adventures. This fishing expedition is far from over. We have yet to catch that first fish with our Chi-Chi. Stay tuned for part 2 of this adventure. I'm definitely going to have to do a fishing charter for her, take her out on the open sea, and then we're guaranteed to catch something. Thanks ever so much for tuning in, everybody. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Cheers.